The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead in the sprawling aisles of Metromart, one of the city's busiest discount superstores. Sarah Mitchell had been on the job for 6 months, stocking shelves and manning the customer service desk, and she knew the drill. Deal with the impatient, the entitled, and the occasional difficult customer. Around noon, a man walked in wearing a worn-out jacket and faded jeans. His clothes were nothing special, and his hands bore the faint stains of hard labor. He pushed a half-empty cart and shuffled slowly, scanning the shelves. Sarah noticed him from across the store. She'd learned to judge customers quickly. This man didn't look like he was going to spend much, if any, money. When he finally approached her at the customer service counter, she was on edge. "Yes, can I help you?" she asked, voice tight. He smiled politely. "Yes, ma'am. I need help finding the organic canned tomatoes. I couldn't find them in aisle 6. Sarah glanced at his cart, empty except for a cheap box of generic cereal. She sighed and waved vaguely toward the back. "They're probably on the bottom shelf in aisle 6. If you can't find them, maybe ask someone else. We're pretty busy." The man's smile faltered but didn't disappear. "Thank you. I'll try again." Moments later, Sarah caught him lingering near the frozen foods aisle, struggling to reach a carton on a high shelf. Instead of helping, she turned away and started restocking nearby. A colleague raised an eyebrow. "You're not going to help that guy?" Sarah shrugged. "Why bother? He looks like he can't afford half this store." The man continued browsing quietly, patient but cautious. Later, the store manager called Sarah to the office. "We received an anonymous complaint about poor customer service today," he said, folding his arms. "Someone says you were rude and unhelpful to a customer." Sarah rolled her eyes. "I was busy. I didn't have time to babysit." The manager tapped a folder on the desk. "This isn't just a complaint. It's from our secret shopper." Sarah blinked. "Secret shopper?" "Yes," the manager explained. "We hire people to come in disguised as regular customers to evaluate employee behavior. The gentleman you refused to help was one of them." Sarah's cheeks flushed. "You're kidding." "Nope. And his report noted that while other employees were polite and helpful, you were dismissive and unprofessional." She swallowed hard. I didn't know." "That's exactly the problem," the manager said firmly. "We expect everyone to treat customers with respect, no matter what they look like or how much they spend." Sarah nodded, ashamed. As part of her corrective action, she had to attend customer service training and shadow one of the top-performing employees for 2 weeks. But the moment that really stuck with her was when the secret shopper himself returned a week later. Not in disguise, but in his real clothes. He introduced himself as Mr. Daniels, a regional director of customer experience for Metromart. "People come in all shapes, sizes, and wallets," he said kindly, "but they all deserve the same respect. You made a mistake, Sarah. What matters is what you do next." Sarah looked him in the eye, grateful and humbled. From that day forward, she changed her attitude. The poor man she had ignored had taught her a priceless lesson about dignity, respect, and how appearances could deceive. And every time she helped a customer after that, she remembered that secret shopper with the worn jacket, who was more than just a customer. He was the catalyst for her growth.